Kayla's staring at me. I was gonna let her open this time, but I think she's still feeling pretty bad from her sore throat.
Yep, this is still killing me. So let's continue.
Get this done as soon as possible so that she can drink her tea.
Well, I mean, I just poured it, so it's pretty fucking hot. But,
anyways, last time we had the soccer game and PBG was a screw up, and
so he was benched.
That's right. But he was pretty positive about it, but we're pretty sure he's feeling depressed, so...
And then I got to make a choice which seemingly right now affected the game in no matter.
Great. So now we're gonna see if it actually affected anything, and what's up with PBG. Let's find out.
Yay. A few days went by, and at first everything seemed fine. PBG wasn't acting any different from usual, aside from the occasional brooding look or nervous twitch. Class started to get harder Class started to get harder as we neared midterms, and Shizuka was taking no prisoners.
Miss Santos, set up straight.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I think we're meaning.
Yes, Miss Shizuka. Sorry.
I don't remember what voice you gave her either, so it's whatever.
Fuck, I don't even care at this point.
Yeah.
I'm literally voicing most of the people we interact with.
Anymore. It's so sad for Kayla.
As time passed, she seemed to only get angrier and angrier. Mai said yet another guy had dumped her, but I wasn't so sure.
God, keep your personal and your work separate the best you can, right?
Asagao Academy had a huge reputation to fill. There was a reason it was known as a rich kid school after all. Because rich kids went there?
Are they supposed to be really smart?
Yeah, you've never implied that they're smart, just that they're rich.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that the people are dumb, just you've never implied that before. Because if that was the case, with how much PBG neglects homework, I don't think he'd be here.
At one point, I think even he and John were like, yeah, we fucking failed this test miserably, ha, high five.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's just as long as the parents have money, they can stay in the school.
Yeah. It's like the Oron's host club situation.
Oh, okay, I guess, yeah, They accepted scholarship students like me to help pull up the grades of the students who got in purely because of money. The rest of the students were accepted based on merit, a combination of talent, looks, and smart, much like a beauty pageant.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, wait, why would looks matter?
I don't know.
Is the school shallow?
I mean, maybe. I don't know anything about this school. All we know is that it accepted Hana with a scholarship because she was smart.
Yeah. If the academy fell in its ranking, the more well-to-do families would pick a better school to send their children to. That would be devastating for them. So midterms were a big deal. A gentle snoring filled the classroom, steadily growing louder. Students were glancing around trying to locate its source. PBG? PBG sat straight as a stick in his desk, his eyes closed. Why would PBG have fallen asleep? There weren't any extra practices the normal Boots Club were having, nor the soccer team. Well, obviously because he's been practicing on his fucking own.
Yeah.
I waved empathetically to Shane, who began to... Oh, good. Look, Shane's back.
Oh, Shane, we haven't seen you in a while, buddy.
Who began to prod PBG in the side. I feel like Hana should be like, Mai, can I borrow that book quickly?
Whack.
Oh, I was gonna start mirroring Shane's actions.
Oh, I thought you were gonna... Well, you're kind of far away from him, I think, so you'd have to, throw the book at him.
I felt like I sat... Sorry, you can't see where I'm pointing, but, on the right side, the left side.
I think he's up near the front.
PBG was supposed to be, kind of on the right side, and Shane was in the middle.
I think he's actually farther up near the front, because I don't know if you remember, which of course I remember because I edit them, but whenever he wanted to be partners in that project, the idea was that he, pushed through, a whole bunch of desks to get to you.
I remember that. That's why I assumed, we were on opposite sides of the room. I just didn't think he was up near the front.
I don't know, whatever.
Fuck it, don't care.
Turnips.
Probably think about that harvest moon.
You mean harvest moon?
I know that life.
Uh-oh.
Miss Shizuka stalked over to the desk and slammed a ruler across its surface.
Ah! Mr. Butter Gamer, I do believe you could use some help staying awake. Well, I'm oh sorry. I was just, studying too late, so, quiet.
She slammed the ruler against his desk again, then leaned towards him until their faces were an inch apart.
Teacher's scary.
For an instant, I thought they would kiss.
No kiss.
Now kiss.
I hate men who lie.
I feel like you're... How have you not been fired?
Yeah, she's not a great teacher.
She straightened up and pointed to the back of the classroom.
Perhaps standing will help keep you awake. God. Yes, ma'am.
PBG stood and slunk to the back of the room as giggles skittered across the class.
Oh, do I hear a few people wanting to join him?
The giggle silenced immediately.
If here any more interruptions, you will all have...
You can go back and read it correctly.
No, I wanted to read it how it was written. If here any more interruptions, you will all have a 12-page paper to turn in tomorrow morning.
Do I have to cite my sources?
Yeah, because otherwise I'm just gonna Wikipedia that shit.
I mean, I would just write like a page about teddy bears, like, 12-page paper about what? My feelings on this matter? Because erotic fan fiction? Friend fiction?
Oh god.
I'll turn it to Tina.
Wait, what happened?
I'll turn it to Tina from Bob's Burgers. You can get 12 pages of erotic friend fiction.
Holy shit.
Shut up! The rest of the class passed comparatively uneventfully as we united in the universal desire to not have homework.
And you're still gonna have more homework.
Never had I more strongly felt I belonged on Asagao. PBG stood in the back like a solemn soldier, staring at the blackboard, hardly even blinking.
Probably fell asleep with
Yeah,
his eyes
he
open.
fell asleep. Wait, he wasn't blinking? As the bell rang, I sprang out of my seat and went to PBG. Yeah, that's how I thought he drew the eye. He drew eyes on his eyelids. More than that, he'd fallen asleep standing up.
Did it work?
PBG, wake up! I shoved him.
I didn't mean it! Please don't take Pixel! That's his ferret.
Oh, okay. I was about to say the movie?
No, his ferret.
That's cute that he named the ferret Pixel.
Right?
Ferrets are so cute. I wish I had them again.
His ferret's really cute.
I love ferrets.
What?
He blinked at his surroundings, then looked down at me.
Good morning.
Oh, Hana! It's so nice to see you right when I wake up. Man, this day is gonna be good.
You're such
a cute, dopey idiot. I love you.
It's lunchtime. We're already in class. He squinted, glancing around him.
Whoa, so we are.
Why are you so tired? Is there something you need help with? He scratched the back of his head, then smiled.
Nope.
I thought you were doing the eye thing again. The eye thing? Yeah, falling asleep standing up is PBG's specialty. This has happened before? I like to imagine that this is a real talent that the actual peanut butter gamer can do.
I don't actually know.
I feel like that would be super cool.
It would be.
Also, oh god, sorry, we're getting sidetracked. I don't think I ever told you that my dad apparently can fall asleep with his eyes open.
Whoa. That is a hugely impressive talent. Like, I need it to be dark. I've actually taken to wearing freaking sleep masks when I go to bed because, like, otherwise I have a hard time going to sleep.
It was funny because my mom was telling me, and I don't know if he did this continuously or consciously, it was probably by accident, but she was telling me how she was telling him a story sometime and she looked over and she just stared at the wall and she kind of got scared and was like, the fuck?
He's having a stroke?
No, I'm guessing like when you fall asleep you're just like, so she was like, shook him and he like woke up and he was like, oh, what's going on? But it's just always so funny to me.
Oh man.
So I really like hope that is a talent he has, because wouldn't that be funny? Like he's just like standing in front of the fridge holding it and his wife walks in and she's like, honey, what are you doing? Honey? Honey? She's falling asleep standing at the fridge.
That would be pretty funny. I can imagine PBG doing that. He's kind of hyperactive though, so
I mean, all the energy has to go away sometime.
it's true.
Oh yeah, you see, there was this one time when we were crossing the Atlantic on a boat, and I needed a coat rack, and I needed a coat rack for Jacques to stand on.
Holy crap! That was really loud. That was louder than usual. My God.
So I used him. Where is Jacques, by the way?
Yeah, that's right. Where is Jacques?
Is he practicing for his Juliet role?
That's true. He could be busy.
What?
Well, it was only for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that seems like a normal time, right?
Oh my God.
3 weeks? John, are you insane? I gave him bathroom breaks. What? You think I'm a monster?
Wait, huh? What? I'm so confused.
Wait, as in like you woke up?
Just to go to the bathroom? What?
Yeah, it was like, or did you give Jacques bathroom
I'm
breaks?
so confused.
That story makes no sense.
Yeah, let's just move on. I'm too confused.
PBG yawned and glanced at the clock.
Well, I think I'm gonna take lunch by myself today. Or if I take a nap now, I can last for the rest of class.
But, are you sure? I can at least watch over you. You don't want the continue boys drawing something on your face. Again.
No, it's fine, really. Well, I'm okay.
With that, he slipped out of the classroom. John, has he been sleeping well? Oh, yeah, I think so. It's just sleep, Hannah. Half the kids in this class are perpetually sleep deprived. You don't have to be so worried.
Man, this sounds like art school, man.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, but I think that's any college, like,
I still
shit gets real.
I still remember that one time where I stayed up until 5 in the morning and I got it was either half an hour or an hour of sleep, and then we had a big presentation, and like the entire day I walked around and I just was like, wow, this is such a nice day. Wow, look at that thing up there in the sky. I felt like, you know, being stoned might feel. It's like my sister asked me if she didn't believe me when I told her I never did drugs in art school, but I imagine that, like, you know, going an entire night without sleeping and then like going out about your day is probably what it would feel like to be stoned.
I don't know. I mean, that's probably in that case because you were doing something, but usually my reactions are like, I get like really bad highs, and then like the crashing starts happening, and then like if I keep going, it's like, oh yeah, I'm really high again, like whoopee, I can do anything, and then 2 hours later, I'm like, nope, I'm done.
I'm dead.
I mean, that's what happens at least on like the 48-hour traveling through like the States and here. I'm just like,
yeah,
I feel great, and then
everything
24 hours in, you're just like, oh, I gotta go to bed. But you can't sleep, so you're like, woohoo, I feel great!
It's such a weird thing.
This happens with him every now and then. In a while, he'll be back to normal. Get it? Because he's part of the Normal Dudes Club.
I'm punching your damn face. Doesn't your throat hurt? Why are you doing this to yourself?
Well, that one didn't go low, so it was fine. John's voice is fine. Because his is a higher pitch.
It was just doing Paul's voice.
Yep, sorry. If you say so. Well, I do.
Yeah!
Come on, let's go to lunch. Lunch.
And I don't know if it's just because we've been eating school lunch, like, for so long, but I hear the word lunch and it makes me really excited because all my other meals kind of suck, but school lunches are usually pretty good.
Yeah, I don't have to prepare shit.
Yeah, it's nice. You get like a hot meal and it fills you up really well, and it's always something interesting.
I think it's because we also haven't mastered making Japanese food, so it's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is hard and
that was
complicated.
actually something I was just
Takes
thinking.
too long.
I was just thinking about today because I was like, I can't master like the art of pairing things together. Like, you know, okay, you've got this situation where you've got the rice, and then you've got to have some sort of like meat to go with it, but then you have like a weird salad that you want to put with it. So then it's kind of like, how do you organize that?
Yeah.
Or then if you're having like some sort of like rice meatball, then it's like, what do you pair with that? but then if you're having like fish, but then if you're having like noodles, but then if you're having like something other weird, like it's a mess and I can't figure it out.
Yeah, I just can't figure out how to cook everything properly.
That's true.
I'm trying to make it at home, it tastes like shit, but at school it tastes good. And I'm like, I don't know how the fuck is this.
It's like, oh god, I'm just like, I would have never eaten this as a kid because that was something I was talking about the other day with somebody because they were just like, oh, like, do you like school lunch? And I'm like, Japanese school lunch, yeah. But thinking about it, I honestly would have never eaten any of this stuff in school. Like, on Friday we had something, it was like a pork kimchi rice bowl. It was so good. Oh my god. But I, like, considering I was in it, I never would have eaten that when I was in high school. I never would have even looked twice at it. But, like, now I eat it, and, like, this is fucking amazing food. Like, I feel like this is just... I'm so jealous.
Alright, let's continue.
I got sidetracked, sorry.
We headed to the cafeteria. I was watching for PBG, still feeling a little concerned. But to my surprise, he wasn't there. Really? He said he was taking a fucking nap. Why would he take one in the cafeteria? We hadn't left that long after him, though. Shouldn't we at least have run into him in the line? Unless he hadn't gone to lunch. Was he skipping food to sleep? My throat tightened. The whole situation was filling me with panic, and I had no idea why. Jean was right. It was just a bit of sleep. So, why was I so worried?
It's okay to be worried about somebody if they're having odd sleep habits. Hey, Hana.
I turned to face my key hovering before the door's lock.
We haven't gotten any notes from your secret admirer, have we?
Your secret admirer.
Sure. You win some, you lose some.
I guess so.
Let's get started on those brain exercises.
This is a weird segue. I don't even know how we came to this.
I don't either. I don't like the fact that I'm 90. Is this like... what?
I'm confused. Okay, whatever.
Ugh! I hate this!
Mai clawed her hands through her hair, screaming at the small piece of paper lying on her desk. I assume it's gonna be one of those things that we just don't understand, like in Twilight when they randomly started talking about mitosis. And I only knew about that because I think I was doing biology at the time, and I was like, oh, I understand the dissection of a cell. Okay, this is really weird to be in this book.
Meh. People do that when they're writing something like, oh, I'm so insightful, I can put this, what's the word where you like replace? I just said it earlier. Where you replace analogy. I can put this analogy in here, and it sounds so smart.
I mean, it's not really an analogy. I can put these facts in here.
Oh, was it? See, I don't remember what you're referencing. So, because I read Twilight like so many years ago.
It was just like the first book where Bella comes in and she sits next to Edward. And they're like, okay, so this is how you label a cell. Like, this is the cell wall.
Oh, it was while they were in the science
class.
Oh, no,
it was,
okay.
No, yeah, it was. Yeah.
I didn't know if you were, like, talking about some weird analogy she made.
No,
it's just have to understand mitosis, so.
No, it's just,
what I assumed.
It's just random facts that she dropped. I was like, okay, I don't know why anyone cares about the reproduction of, like, a cell, but sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why does anybody ever need calculus? Who uses calculus? Who uses school?
Well...
Don't answer that.
It was a relatively cool night, but in response to that, the academy had turned on the heaters. That meant it was abysmally hot in our dorm room, and our pajamas stuck to our skin when we moved.
Wait, they don't have control over the heaters in their rooms?
I guess not.
That kind of sucks.
Right? So even we had that in the dorms.
Yeah, even if they were.
Was it like 3 degrees either way or something?
Well, it was just completely useless during the winter time when we were freezing our asses off 24/7. Because again, there was no, hey, it was just like this apartment where there's no, like, insulation because it was concrete walls, where in this case it's just really thin, like, plaster walls.
Even I didn't want to be working on homework anymore.
Want to take a walk?
In your pajamas?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, alright.
Mai stood up and walked to the door.
Please. Ugh, it's so much nicer outside.
The The evening air cooled our sweat and a soft breeze ruffled our hair. We left after curfew, so there was no one roaming the walkways as we picked our way across campus.
I love this sound they've got that was in the background for a second, which was like the night air with like the bugs and the chirping of the frogs and stuff. Like, that's like
See the chirping of the frogs?
Yeah, that's make that little kind of trees.
Curfew?
Whatever. It just reminded me of like my childhood living near a pond and just kind of like those cool, like kind of between the spring and the summer nights where it was just really fun. What was that word we learned recently? Natsukashi. Natsukashi basically is kind of like the equivalent of nostalgic in Japanese, where if it's something that you remember or like makes you think of the past, then they're like, ah, natsukashi.
Okay. We were rounding the corner of Bluebell House when Mai stopped.
Do you hear that?
Hear what? What?
The sound of something being hit echoed through the air.
No one's supposed to be out this late. I think it came from over here. I bet it's PBG practicing.
Well, yeah, obviously. I mean, we already knew that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
Mai took off in the direction of the soccer field.
I really don't think we should be investigating.
But Mai was already too far gone. Carefully, I tiptoed after her.
There, look!
Mai grabbed my hand and yanked me down behind a bush.
It's PBG. What's he doing?
What do you think, Mai? What do you honestly think? I peered out from behind the bush. She was right. PBG stood in the middle of the field, bouncing a soccer ball from his head to his foot and back again.
It looks like he's practicing?
Suddenly, PBG punted the ball into the air before him and raced after it. A loud grunt echoed across the entire field as he kicked the ball into the net.
Damn it.
He ran to the ball, kicked it out into the middle of the field, and shot it into the net again.
Damn it!
What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
Really? You don't know? You can't figure out? Like, either of you can't figure this out?
Yeah, maybe we should just wait. Well, I'm sure we'll find out more about it in the next episode, because I'm sure they're probably gonna... Actually, I don't know. I wonder if they're gonna confront PBG on this issue or not.
Do I get a choice?
We'll see.
That actually matters this time?
Yeah, we'll see. I'm actually curious. I wonder if you are gonna get a choice in the next one to actually confront him. I kind of hope so.
Alright, well, next time, let's hope we'll confront PBG about why he's practicing so late, even though we all know
The answer.
why.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!